Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dr. Guyton, and I have a word of inspiration today. I have a word that I want to motivate you. I want to push you to accomplish whatever you wish to accomplish. And I know some of you out there, you had dreams, you had goals, you had aspirations, but you allowed something or someone to come in between your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and you are now at a place where you're regretful, you're at a place where you're not happy. And I want to use myself as an example of saying how you can achieve your greatness if you believe in yourself. So let's go back a few years when I first made the decision to go into a PhD program. I was 23, 24 years old. I was excited. I was young. I started telling everybody because I wanted them to be excited for me. And there were a few people who were excited for me. But then there were a group of people who started speaking negatively. You are too young. You don't have enough experience. They started speaking all of these negative things into my life. And at the time, I really was thinking in my mind, do you know who the F I am? I'm Corey Guyton. And now some of you may think that's coming from an arrogant place, but it wasn't coming from an arrogant place. It was coming from a place of me understanding what I'm able to do, is me understanding that I'm capable of greatness and I deserve greatness. That's where it was coming from, because my whole life research told me I wasn't supposed to be successful. All of these people researched and said that low-income students, African-American males, they said that first-generation college students, that we are less likely to be successful than our counterparts. And you know, if I listened to that, then I wouldn't have had a bachelor's degree at that point. I wouldn't have had a master's degree at that point. And so if I listened to what others said, I wouldn't have had those degrees. And so I knew at that point, despite what others say, I can overcome those things and achieve what I wanted to achieve. Yes, I knew it was going to take a lot of work, but I knew that if I found the right resources, and if I put the right amount of work into it, that I was able to accomplish it. I applied to the program, I got into the program. And so that was the first point when I knew that I don't need to listen to anybody else, and I know that I can speak life into myself. And so once I got into the program, I started asking individuals, how long does it take to finish a PhD program? People said that, you know, it's an average about 5-6 years for people. That's how long it takes. And I'm thinking in my mind, how fast can I get it done? And then they said, well, 4 years is pretty fast. But I'm like, what is the fastest you can get this degree done? Because in my mind, I'm like, I can do it. And so they said there are a few people who can get it done in under 4 years, but those are individuals who are just super ambitious, all of these things. And so in my mind, again, I'm thinking, do you know who the F I am? I'm Corey Guyton. But that was me speaking life into myself. And so to make a long story short, I finished in 3.5 years. I was 27 going on 28 when I finished. I was the youngest person to ever complete the program at my school. I was the first black man. It was me and another black guy who finished at the same time. We were the first black men to complete the program. And I was the first person in my cohort to complete the program. And I'm saying that not to brag on myself. I'm saying that to say that if I didn't believe in myself, I wouldn't have accomplished those things, because I would have listened to other people. And I got to a point where I speak life into myself every day. Because the world's going to continue to tell me what I can't do. The world's going to continue to tell you what you can't do, but you have to be able to speak life into yourself. Yes, it's great to have mentors. Yes, it's great to listen to motivational speakers. I do those things. I listen to motivational speakers. I have mentors, but I speak to myself. I speak life into myself, and I do say, do you know who the F I am? Because I believe in myself. You have to believe in yourself. You can accomplish what you wish to accomplish if you believe in yourself. It's a term that's called self-efficacy, and that's the belief that you can be successful. And you have to have that in order to be successful, because a lot of times we get defeated here, which makes us not be successful in life. And so if people can penetrate your mind and make you believe that you can't be successful, then you won't be successful. And so you have to penetrate your own mind and say that I can, despite what anybody else says, because misery loves company. People don't want to see you be successful because they're not doing anything in their lives. And so they're going to speak negativity into your life because they want to hold you back with them. They want you to be miserable with them. They don't want to see you be great. And so you have to want to be great. You have to know that you can be great, and you have to be willing to do the work to be great, because it's not going to be handed to you. PhD definitely wasn't handed. What I did was I found the proper resources to help me get through the program. I found writing coaches. I found people to tutor me in different courses that I wasn't great. And so I did have to use resources, but I learned how to play the game. Life is about Learning how to play the game is not necessarily about the knowledge you have all the time. It's about learning how to play the game. And if you learn how to play the game and utilize your right resources, you can beat this game called life, okay? So the next time somebody come to you and tell you what you can't do, I need you to look at them and say, do you know who the F I am? And then insert your name, all right? Have a good one.